Hello traders, welcome to another video. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you the secrets behind multi-time frame analysis, right? So we are going to be looking at multi-time frame analysis and seeing how it can help you improve on what you already know concerning multi-time frame analysis. So now in this video, I'm going to precisely be referring to the 4 hours and the 1 hour time frame. So going to be showing you some of the differences when you are switching from the 4 hours to the 1 hour time frame and how not to get confused by switching, right? Because I see a lot of people saying that after I'm trading the 1 hour time frame, right, but at times I discover that I'm counter trend, I'm doing that, I'm doing this. So I'll be clarifying that and how you can stay ahead of the market. So without wasting any of your time, let's go into the market, right? We'll be looking at the line diagram first, and then I'm going to be explaining to you in the real chart later. So let's say we have a market like the 4 hours time frame, right? It has been trending up like this. It trends up, right? Normal trending. Takes out an inducement, gives us a break of structure, takes out an inducement, gives us a break of structure, and so on. So now this is our 4 hours chart. If we mark this, this is where our break of structure normally is. And we have our inducement here. That is our inducement. Then we have our protected low down here. And yeah, so after that we have another inducement here and our next break of structure. So let's say this is our 4 hours time frame, and this is what we see on the 4 hours time frame. But now you now switch to the 1 hours time frame, right? And what you see on the 1 hour is something like this. So technically, right, if on the 1 hour you see something like this, you know that okay, here maybe I have another inducement here. I have a break of structure here, right, on the 1 hour, and I have this inducement on the 1 hour, and this is my change of characters. This is my change of characters at this point. So now somebody who is trading will be trading this, right? Will be trading this, and when you trade this now, the person that trades that is likely to put this as maybe TP1 or extend the TP right down to this zone. Now the mistake you are making here is you are extending your TP right down to this zone. This structure here is valid, but you need to understand that this is the 1 hour time frame. This structure is valid only for the 1 hour time frame, right? This change of character doesn't apply for the 4 hours time frame. Though there is a change of characters here, yet yes, but does that change of character has it occurred for the 4 hours time frame? In the 4 hours time frame here, we are still bullish. If you look at it, right, from this low, this is our 4 hours protected low, and from that 4 hours point, please, from this 4 hour point of view, right, this is our low here, this is our high, so we are still bullish here. Anything that you are doing in between this low and this high is called internal structure. Though you might be here, right, you might be here and you look at it in the 1 hour, you see that the market has changed trend, but you have failed to look at the 4 hours time frame. So now when you jump into from the 4 hours to the 1 hour, these are some of the things you need to consider in a real-time market, right? The market might have switched trend in your 1 hour time frame, but it doesn't necessarily mean that the market has switched in the 4 hours time frame. You might be trading here thinking that the market gave a change of character, but on the 4 hours time frame, this change of character doesn't appear there. So now when the market comes now, rebounds from somewhere around here without even reaching your TP1, rebounds here, comes back and hit your stop loss above this high, now you start complaining that the strategy doesn't work. It's because you have not correctly related this 1 hour time frame into your analysis. So when you're looking at their 4 hours, you need to look at their 1 hours separately. Let me change this to a different color so that it can be clean. So you need to know that 4 hours, right? I have my strong low on the 4 hours. I have my weak low on the 4 hours. If I have a change of characters on the 1 hour time frame that has not completely switched on the 4 hours, then I'm not yet bullish. I'm not yet bullish. If I'm trading that 1 hour, I'm trading internal structure to look for a pullback, right? This change of characters on the 4 hours here has just on the 1 hour here has just changed to facilitate this internal pullback, so that once you are done, then you can then look to buy. So now let's look at the Euro USD, right? We look at Euro USD here. So if I'm to start from the bottom here, I'm going to have this first break of structure here, right? This is our 4 hours time frame. So this is an inducement here, right? This is a valid pullback here, and it acts as our inducement in this case. So we all know that this break of structure is not valid at this point. It's valid when the market finally closes above this high here. That is when the break of structure was validated. So now we have our first break of structure. We can correctively say that the market is moving up, right? This market is moving up here. Now after this break of structure, what we need is our next inducement, right? Here, this is our next inducement. This is a major inducement here. So after this inducement is taken out, we are waiting for the next break of structure. So if I show you here, this is where our next break of structure normally is supposed to be, right? And that is where the next break of structure occurred. So if you continue with this logic, right, you're going to see that, okay, after that we have the market takes out this inducement, we have this our next break of structure. At this point, right, the reason why we mark it at that point is because the previous one did not close above, right? The previous one was this one here. It has not closed above. That is the point where by the market happens to close above the price. So now what we're normally waiting for is for this our order flow to get mitigated and price to move to the upside. So this is the current price on Euro USD, right? Now here, this is our 4 hours time frame. But now if I switch over to the 1 hour time frame or to the 2 hours time frame, you are going to see a completely different story here. You're going to see how many times the market has changed from being bullish to being bearish. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. Okay, so we are here on the 1 hour time frame, and what we can see is this is the very structure we were marking on the 4 hours time frame, right? So if we want to map this structure on the 1 hour time frame, we are going to see a very big difference in price. So first of all, what are the things which we are going to notice here, right? First of all, here at this point here, you can see that this market actually closed above this zone. This was the first zone where we said the market has not closed above, so we are going to move the break of structure to this point. In the 1 hour time frame, the market has actually closed above that zone. Now, secondly, right, this will no longer exist, and this will not be a break of structure, right? This will just be a pullback. Now, moving up a little more, we are going to see that there is actually a valid break of structure at this point in time here. There is a valid break of structure here. So now the difference between this and the 4 hours is another break of structure has occurred, right? And this is also a possible trading opportunity for those that are trading on the 1 hour time frame. Now This break of structure also is not confirmed here. Let me adjust that. This break of structure is not confirmed here. It's confirmed when price happens to close above this price. Now, after a break of structure, like I said, we have what we call a protected low and high. Right, this is our 1 hour's protected low and our high. And from here, you can see that this market did come below this low, right? It went below this low on the 1 hour's time frame with a very huge candle and gave us a change of characters. Now, with this change of characters, we are expecting prices maybe to take out our inducement, right? This is our major inducement here. You can even see here there was a change of characters here, and we look to sell somewhere around here, right, to target back this low. But obviously you can see that the market went ahead to target this high. The reason being is that simply this market here, right, this market here is the 1 hour. You fail to consult the 4 hours time frame. If you should have consulted the 4 hours time frame, you could have seen that all your trading opportunities were within this range. If you were selling, you should have been selling within this range, because on the 4 hours, this break of structure doesn't exist here. So actually, this change of characters will not exist on the 4 hours. So these are some of the things you need to consult in the market. Then coming back here, right? Coming back here, we can see that this was a break of structure on the 4 hours, but the market did not close above. So, but here on the 1 hour, you can see that the market actually closed above here as well, and did close above this one as well. So now we have two break of structures here, whereas in the 4 hours we had just one. We had one whereby the market did not close above, and the other whereby the market closed above. Now this one eventually did play out, right? Because if we are following our rules, we'll have our inducement right over here, and then we have our decisional POI here, right? If you should have bought from here, this market should have played out in your favor. So these are some of the things that we encounter in the market, and we don't talk about them daily. Majority of the traders don't talk about them daily. You need to understand that not all change of characters are trend reversals. Some change of characters are just there to facilitate pullbacks, right? They're just there to facilitate the pullback for a bigger time frame to continue the market in its original direction. Like this pullback here, it's just a retracement, right? It's just signaling you that, okay, I want to start my pullback. When I'm done with this pullback, I'm still going to give you a change of characters in this time frame and continue up. This is not signaling a trend change. This is a reversal. This is not a trend reversal. This is a pullback on a bigger time frame to facilitate this pullback leg, right? This correction leg for the impulsive leg to start. So not all change of characters are classified as trend changing, trend change. So when you go into the market this Monday, it's good that you look out for this and you try to avoid all of these traps in the market. And yeah, good luck. Thanks for watching. God bless you all. If you are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe and check the link in the description of this video to join my Telegram group, where I drop setups like this one, which we just looked at EURUSD. Thanks for watching again. God bless you all.